This video is sponsored by Fanta Premier. Get team lineups, live scores, injury updates, FPL stats, and even create leagues to compete with your friends online, all in one place. Download it for free on Android and iOS using the link in the description. Warning, this video contains team selection and captain choices which some viewers may find offensive. Hey guys, and welcome back to FPL TV. With Christmas around the corner and game weeks aplenty, just a very quick team selection video today. So let's run through how my team performed and then look at potential transfers and my team for game week 19. In my previous team video, I discussed potentially moving on Trent Alexander-Arnold and getting in Everton's Luca Digne. However, with Trent being my only Liverpool defensive player, and with there being a slight chance he faces Newcastle in game week 19, I decided to hold on for now. So no transfers last game week, and although I played Alexander-Arnold, he didn't feature, so in came Matt Doherty off my bench. Now, game week 18 included a massive blunder from me, which ended up being a huge stroke of luck for my side. Shortly before the deadline, I had every intention to captain Raheem Sterling this game week. I set him as captain and thought I'd hit save, only to find out that once the game updated after the deadline, that I in fact had Harry Kane as captain. So either my captain choice didn't register in some kind of glitch, or more than likely I was stressed over having done zero Christmas shopping this year and forgot to hit the save button. As mentioned, this ended up being a ridiculously lucky error which massively benefited my score. But to those of you that did captain Sterling this week, don't feel too disheartened. It was a logical captain choice in what was an extremely unpredictable set of results. What this does show is that despite all the logic, stats and decision making, sometimes you just need that little bit of luck in FPL to succeed. So my actual score this week should have been 55, but due to this mishap I've ended up with a very jammy 68 points. It's enough to give me another green arrow and has halved my overall rank from 8k to 4,643. So let's move on to Boxing Day's game week 19 now and discuss my potential transfers for the upcoming fixtures. Well, with a few days still to go, I'm not decided on my transfers just yet. But one of the stories of the game week was a rejuvenated United catching the eye, with Pogba, Martial and Lingard all impressing from midfield. With undeniably good fixtures for United, they're definitely tempting in what could be a new lease of life for them under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But the question is, do we wait and see for a bit longer, or is it time to get them in now before that home fixture against Huddersfield? If I was to opt for a United midfielder this week, it would mean upgrading Ryan Fraser, who has a very poor run of fixtures in the long term now. And with me owning two Bournemouth players currently, perhaps it's time to let one of them go. The only way I could afford this upgrade, however, would be to downgrade the very highly owned and very dangerous Marcos Alonso, who, despite disappointing recently, would definitely be a big risk to sell. So that's what I'm weighing up this week with two free transfers at my disposal. Opting for Pogba would only allow me 5 million to spend in defence, so Lovren, Holebas and Luke Shaw are all considerations. However, if I was to opt for Lingard, then someone like Toby Alderweireld would be affordable at 6 million. A third option would be to forget United players for now and look at other popular options such as Robertson and Pereira. So there's lots of players on my mind before game week 19. As things stand, Pogba and Lovren are currently my most favoured transfers, so this is how my team could look for game week 19, but please bear in mind that these are very early considerations and I'm still yet to decide on whether or not to wait and see with United. So as always, come and follow the FPL TV Twitter page in order to get further updates on team selection and transfers as they happen. I'll also post my final team selection on Boxing Day before the game week deadline. My captaincy choice this week is a coin flip between two players, Harry Kane and Salah. Which one yet, I'm not so sure, as both look to be excellent choices this week. As for the bench, it again looks very strong this week, as I think it will for many in game week 19. I'd like to play Kolasinac after his performance against Burnley, but my thinking here is that because he's not owned by many FPL managers, if he does get a big score it won't affect my rank as much. So a bit of rank protection with this choice, as Matt Doherty is owned by a lot more players. So that's my quick team selection video wrapped up for game week 19. Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, I wish you a wonderful time with your families and an excellent end to the year. I'll now be taking a few days off for Christmas, so I'm not sure when my next video will be just yet, but I'll do my best to make one as soon as possible. Be sure to drop a like and get subscribed if you haven't already. Good luck to all of you in game week 19, Merry Christmas all, and most importantly, FPL responsibly.